what's good, y'all? Welcome to my review of this week's episode of Sword Art Online Alternate GGO. And I gotta say, now I said this in last week's episode that apparently a lot of people that have read the light novel version of this series have said this completely shit on the GGO arc that we got in season 2, with Death Gun shit. And I can kind of see why, because after watching this episode 2, I am actually getting a lot more enjoyment out of this series than I did getting out of the entirety of the GGO. Not to say that the GGO arc was bad with Death Gun. No. I fucking love that arc. I enjoyed every single episode of that arc. I was enjoying it, loving what we're gay. But there are some that I can definitely say that I like more about the series that I think GGO, and I guess SAO is almost more or less a whole, kind of lacked humor and having fun. Look at the games. The games, they're not that serious, and I love the games. They don't take, they have the serious moments, but the most of the time they're just kind of it's just the crew having fun. And the anime, it's kind of like that at points, but my two least favorite canon arcs, because I'm not counting the Excalibur arc. My least favorite is without a doubt Alfheim. That arc. Well, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that arc. It's my least favorite, the stuff with Asuna. No. And then followed by the GGO arc. Both those arcs really did not have a lot of humor in them. They also had scenes of attempted rape. Well, we'll see. Alpha did have more or less actual rape. Never mind. But yeah, they didn't have a lot of humor. They didn't have fun. Take yourself less seriously. Which I feel like the Record Cower Horror, I think, has been steadily working on, because in the SAO arc, it was serious, but it had those moments of levity where they were just the characters having fun, the stuff when Austin Kid where they're honeymoon, when we saw them fishing and stuff, when they're just having fun, and it's just kind of chill episodes. You kind of just have fun with it. The Yuki arc, that arc was dark as fuck. What the shit that happened to Yuki? It still had fun with Yuki's crew. We just saw them chilling and just having a good time. This is less like that, where it's granted, we haven't really gotten anything that's that serious, like Seon's past, where she killed someone when she was 10 years old, or the shit that went down with Yuki. But we haven't gotten that dark, but it still has the humor, which is not something I can definitely say that I hope we see a little bit more in season 3. Just humor, just the guys just throwing out some jokes, just having fun, just keep the darker tone when it's when it calls for, but don't have it throughout the whole series. The stuff with GGO, how many jokes were the GGO? I only remember the part where Kirito's actually embraced the fact that he was a trap that one time. Besides that, nothing in terms humor really comes to mind from the GGO arc. But anyway, that's kind of just me. That's something I noticed after watching. Oh yeah, SAO was pretty dark at times. There's nothing really here. I like this series. I love SAO, and I will always love SAO. But I'm some more jokes would be nice occasionally. Wrecking Horror. But yeah, so let's talk about this week's episode. So we start off with our MC Karen Karin giving up her little spiel, her backstory, saying I've been living in Tokyo for 3 months. Left my hometown, attend an all-girls university, looking for a better life, blah 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 blah, but hasn't really found that. And while she's walking down the street, we see these group of high school girls, they're cute, sure, and she kind of gets out of their way to let them walk out, and she's like, I wish I was them, cute, short. I wish they were I with their height. Because I didn't realize this until later on in the episode, but she's really tall. Now, I'm not saying she's Big Sur under the giant tall. At least I don't think she is. Where she's 7 foot tall. No, but she's probably taller than I would say most women. I would say if I had to guess, she's probably at least 6 feet. I would say, because there's this one part later on the episode. So she's talking about, during the episode, she talks about, of course, how she got to Tokyo, talks about, she first discovered VR MMOs when she went back to home, and it was on, and they were playing the news, and they were talking about, the SAO event, which they actually showed someone on the bed with a nerve gear on, and I believe that was actually my man, Kirito, because I recognized the black hair and the outfit. It looked like Kirito. If any of you guys can confirm that was Kirito or just someone that looked like Kirito, leave that in the comment section down below, because I was like, that's Kirito, isn't it? There's my man. So that's someone. So there's an SAO cameo. I was hoping then, because when I was watching, when I was waiting for the series to start or anticipating, I was wondering, So I wonder if actually anyone from like the main SAS is gonna be here. Like, ever gets is Sion gonna have a cameo? Kirito, Asuna, Silica, any of the guys. But hey, we got Kirito, so he has his little some worries. So yeah, talks about the seed, Alphi, blah 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 blah. And then, she talks to one of her friends, which her friend is a massive nerd. She's like, you want to learn about VR MMOs? Tell me, what do you want to know? I can tell you everything, anything! And she's like, relax. So she starts experimenting. She starts up with Alfheim, and then, next thing she goes to store clerk, and then that's when we notice it, because, and where she asks, hey, where's Alfheim? I forget exactly what she asked, but yeah. So, when we saw the cipher, there was a dude, she was towering over him, by a good probable foot. So I was like, holy shit, you're tall. Because at first I was like, because she actually hit one of the a sign on one sign on some restaurant or some business, and I was like, okay, so it must have been really low, because I assumed she was maybe normal height. But then I was like, oh, that sign was up high and you're just tall. Okay. And so she also explains how I forget what the new VR technology is that they have that replace the nerve gear, but it turns out it retracts your heart rate and immediately locks you out if shit goes haywire. And so she plays Alfheim, she logs in, she chooses a race, which actually ends up being Leafa's race. So she logs in, she puts her character, her avatar name, and she's like, I'm tall, and then her heart rate goes up and she gets locked out, and then her friend tells her, oh yeah, I didn't tell you, it's randomly generated with the avatar you can't create yourself. For some reason, I don't know why they can't just let you create your own avatar, or just do what SAO did and just have it be you, just little touch-ups here and there and make it look like you're real. So, I don't know. Anyway. So, because she doesn't want to be tall, she won't, because when you play VR MMO, most people probably it's just to escape, or at least SAO protagonists, you do it to escape reality, because life fucking sucks! That's just like a lot of SAO protagonists. Look at Kirito, look at Kirito and Sion. Their lives were look at their lives. Their lives suck. Before they met each other in SAO. Kirito, he was alone, depressed, individualized. Sion, she had a fear of guns and she killed someone when she was 10. They've had some deep shit go down in their time when they were kids. Sister Rekakar, you need to chill with the depressing backstories. Stop giving everyone the backstory of Sasuke. Anyway, so back to the episode itself. So, she talks so... Crap, I forgot where was I? Okay, anyway. So then she asks her, tell her, so yeah, you can't choose your own avatar, the game makes it for you. So she's like, okay, trial and error. Does it again, and this is when we get a little, montage of her of constantly swapping avatars, and her heart rate going higher and higher and higher. It was hilarious to watch. And so after we have that little montage, we see her, she's like, alright, it's the 100th time of the 27th, I forget the exact number, and she's in GGO, and that's when she gets the avatar that we see in the first episode, a short lolly. And she's like, yes! I'm short and cute! And so we see her, little montage when she goes into... Oh my god, I love the part where she goes into pretty much the tutorial, which is more or less boot camp, where we got the instructor is a mixture between the instructor from Full Metal Jacket and a dominatrix. But I've not seen Full Metal Jacket, if you're curious. I've just seen clips of it. And she's like, well, hi there, maggot! She's like, maggot! And it's like, oh, would you prefer a dumb beetle? So she calls her a dumb beetle, and she tells her everything about, there's pretty much plasma guns that shoot, beams, and real life animals, guns that are Glocks, attack AKs, shit like that. And then she's like, this is a little too intense. And she decides to keep playing, and then we go on from there. So we see her just, killing monsters, talk about, she was really enjoying it, she was really digging it, and then when she, after she couldn't beat a monster that she couldn't beat, she would look it up online, look up a walkthrough, blah, 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 she would go from there. And so, after that, she would, we see her then kind of she's like, I'm short and cute, but my outfit is kind of bland. Even though it's, green, camo green, normal colors you would wear in a military shooter! So she goes into this little tailor shop and she looks around, looks hey, nothing here, and she sees this thing where it says change her colors, which she changes to pink. We don't get an exact reason why her outfit's fucking pink. Why did she choose pink? Because it kind of, goes against anything you an ability to, like you said, like I said last week, though, you might as well be holding up a sign that says, "Please kill me." Like seriously, you might as well have a siren on your head going, "Kill me, kill me! I wear bright pink. I deserve to die." You know, like who wears pink? Anyway, but the pink actually serves a purpose. We get to see actually the pink outfit actually come to her advantage later on in the episode. So then we see her become, I guess you could say, a PK. Now she doesn't do it like for like the same like, you know, Death Gun did PK or Laughing Coffin did in SAO. She kind of just does it just for experience points, and you know, this isn't a real, since this ain't the Matrix where if you die there, you die in real life. They kind of just respawn, you know. So she kind of like, you know, we see her like, you know, she first time she's like, you know, she sets up a trap probably for some monsters, a grenade, and then while she waits behind a rock, she puts her headphones on, which are Sony branded. Nice, she's listening to some music, and then actually we see some players actually walk up to her, and she's like, "Oh shit! Should I run? Should I hide? Should I just lock out?" So then we see her just, you know, huddle to the ground, and she pretty much, you know, blends in with the scenery because like the sun is setting and she's on sand, which makes it look pinkish, which makes it, oh, okay, so now this is like the one time where her bright pink outfit actually serves a purpose as working good camouflage. So we see that, then she kills them, and then we see her go from there, you know, and then she meets a new player by the name Pita, which after she kind of grows, I guess you say, a legend in GGO called by the name of the Pink Devil. Kind of a badass name for someone that's so short. That's essentially a lolly. But hey, she's pretty good. She's fast. So it makes sense. So anyway, so she's like, you know, chill in the desert, kind of just, you know, chill around where she meets the new player, Pito, which is pretty much a friend of hers, but I wouldn't be surprised if she's betraying her because she kind of looked a little ominous in the OP. So there's that. And so she can pretty much just, you know, shows her the ropes, and they kind of just, you know, bond and become friends. And she actually tells her, like, the reason she has face tattoos is because, of course, they're not the very female players in GGO, because, you know, of course they're not. And that she does is just so dudes will stop hitting on her, because, like, yeah, face tattoos, people hit on you, plummet speed. And so they kind of hit it off. That's when she gets their new gun that we saw in the first episode, and where she found out about the squad jam or whatever, that tournament that she was in last week's episode. And that's where the episode ends with them kind of, you know, chatting, talking about, like, you know, hey, one day you train, one day we fight to the death, and if you win and if you lose, we meet up together in real life, pretty much. So, you know, they kind of have, like, you know, a little rivalry, pseudo Naruto Sasuke, you know, Asuka relationship rivals kind of thing that we see in most shonen anime. And that's just really episode. It's overall really damn good. I'm really digging these characters that we've gotten introduced in this season. Like, I love the characters I see. I love Asuna. I love Kirito. I love Sion. I love Philia, which, by the way, guys, as you see right here, the footage is of Fatal Bullet. If you're curious what I think of the game so far, I haven't really gone past the tutorial. I just finished it yesterday. Overall, I'm really digging the game, although I don't see Philia anywhere, so I hope she's actually in the game, because I love Philia. She's my favorite character. She's my favorite character out that's you know, from the video that was introduced or created for the video games. Out of all the characters that have been introduced for the video games, she's my favorite. I hope one day Reki Kawahara brings her into the anime one day, because I love Philia. I love her. I love Sion or Leafa. I love the crew. The only characters I don't like is you know, Silica and Liz. I don't really care for those two. So yeah, I'm just really digging these characters. I'm loving how the story is taken. You know, the alternate take, I guess you would say, like having someone else take the reins of it, because I love SAO, but hey, it's nice to see, like, someone else kind of, like, you know, put their own little flair on SAO, kind of like the anthology movies for Star Wars. So yeah, so hope you guys. So yeah, my final verdict for this week's episode is a 10 out of 10. Next up is Persona 5. Looking forward to reviewing that for you guys and watch, because I love. Oh man, I'm so hyped to see how the anime is going to tackle certain things that went down the game from Persona 5. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.